Right, I'm here with Martyn Hobbs then. Martyn, so you've got your next fight coming up. What's your thoughts on your opponent and what do you know about him?
Never really met Luke up until before we arranged the fight. Met Lad a couple of times, really nice guy. Looking forward to the night, have a shake hands and have a drink after. Obviously I'm hoping for the outcome to be my way, whether or not it's through a stoppage or if it takes the 3 rounds. Hopefully, I can do the business on the night.
What's your career to date? How many sort of fights have you had and what's happened so far?
I took my first bout on Fight Club 5 in June against John Capaldi. He was a big lad and I won that on points. So I'm just coming here on the night to try and continue my winning record and see if we can get 2 wins, 2 fights, 2 wins.
What weight do you fight at and how many rounds and how long do they last?
I'm around the sort of 14 stone mark, maybe just a tad under. So sort of just under sort of heavyweight really, and it's 3 2-minute rounds. That doesn't sound a lot, but that's plenty for me.
That brings me on to my next question.
Yeah.
How's the training going? Do you do a lot of training for the boxing?
Yeah, obviously boxing's quite an intense sport. You do need to do as much training as you can. With work commitments, I've done as much as I can for this particular fight. I think if anybody would say that they could possibly always do a little bit more. But we've still got a week away. I'll still do a little bits and bobs, a bit of light work, and when the night comes, I'll be ready for it.
Obviously, I know you personally. I know you're involved with like bikes and bike racing, etc. What's obviously got you into the boxing, and how do you see the differences in the sports, etc.?
Well, I've been racing motocross for a long time, doing stunt shows all over the country and bits and bobs. Just wanted a new sort of a challenge. The bikes haven't finished. We'll come back to them at a later part in the chapter in the career. Just wanted to take something new on. And spoke to Jamie Cox last year to do a fight club, done that one, and then got talking to the Nilsons about this one, and then approached Luke. Me and Luke started chatting, and here we are, looking forward to it.
Have you got any sort of ambitions in the boxing? How far do you want to take it, etc.?
I don't think I want to become a pro boxer of any description. That's far too much training and commitments for myself. The same with motocross. I was never out there to try and become world champion, just to have a laugh, have a bit of fun. And if I can go through and not get beat, that's obviously a good thing. Or if I can't get beat, if I can maybe pick a draw up. But I certainly don't want to get loose, and I certainly don't want to get knocked out. But if it happens, it happens. I'll get back up and be stronger for the next time.
Okay. Have you got actually any predictions for this fight itself?
Predictions? I've never seen Luke fight. I know he's probably seen me fight once. I'm not going to say I'm going to go in there and knock him out. If it happens, it happens. I'm not going to say I'm going to stop him. I don't know what's going to happen. My personal ideal on the night would be obviously to go and stop Luke. But if it goes down to points, it goes down to points. Then I'll take that.
Have you got yourself a boxing nickname yet?
Yeah, Hurricane Hobbs. So,
is there any reasoning behind that? Any thought behind that?
No, not really. A few people when I say to them, Martyn the Hurricane Hobbs, they think I'm a wrestler. And but no.
Just roll off the tongue, well.
Yeah, no, just something to come together. When it came to fighting my last opponent, I had a song made, and it was all sort of put into it. So yeah, that's where we are.
So do you get a lot of people helping you with your training, sparring, anyone?
Yeah, a bit of a thanks to Paul Rogers and Rich Love. I've been down the gym with them a few times, and obviously other friends of mine with myself. And just everyone sort of groups around together and gives get bits of helping.
Do you try and get sponsors to help you with all your boxing, or is it just a?
No, not really. When I was racing motocross, it was costing sort of £200 a week to race motocross. So boxing sort of 20 quid a week. Just have a couple of less Burger Kings or something, and coming out of my pocket. Yeah,
definitely a less expensive sport.
Oh, without a doubt, mate. Yeah. So I think once I bought my gloves, I don't know if there's anything else to buy really. I was buying tyres and handlebars every week.
Yeah, exactly. So. All right. Well, all the best for the fight, and thanks for talking to us.
That's great.
Thanks, Martyn. All the best.